right? But now we are in a different time, because now we're in a time and age where technology is at our fingertips.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
How do we get out of this?
It's a mentality.
How do we get out of this matrix?
It's a mentality, bro.
I even find myself falling into it every now and then, but for the most part, I think I'm conscious of a lot of things.
Sure.
But I think sometimes we get lost in it, and there's nothing you could do about it. But so many people, like, whether it's social media, whether it's just, you can't think for yourself. You got to follow somebody. Oh no, they said it on TV, so it must be true.
But that's what the adage of keeping up with the Joneses came from.
Yeah.
Right. If Mr. Jones has a new golf set, now all of a sudden you feel that it's your responsibility or your obligation to either get the same one, or if not a better one, so that when you go play golf with Mr. Jones, you're comparable. Think about it. This is one thing I learned, and I'm gonna stand on this and die on this cross, right? So I have friends of mine that, I'm not exaggerating when I say this, these brothers own 300-400 pairs of sneakers, right? You have 2 feet. But you own 300 or 400 pairs of sneakers. And what I've come to realize is a lot of these brothers, when they were younger, did not have the money to get these sneakers when these sneakers were available. And so once they had, maybe a little bit of disposable cash, or they turned it into disposable cash, they began collecting the sneakers when the sneakers were released.
Right.
And now you watch a lot of these videos about people who will put a pair of sneakers up, and literally they're disintegrating inside these boxes. You run your finger across the bottom of the sole, and the sole is falling apart because it's been sitting in this box for 10 years.
Well, there's not a whole lot of sneakers selling right now from, a lot of kids buy and resell sneakers. There's not a whole lot of that going on because of the economy, and prices are just ridiculous. So their profit margin has been cut in half, drastically. So there's not a lot of that. The
entrepreneur cannot be entrepreneuring.
Yeah. And that's a good business. It's been a good business over the years.
Shout out to Wonder. Wonder goes, keeping up with the Joneses, not knowing the Joneses were struggling behind closed doors, struggling.
Yeah. And that's the thing. And that's what they was talking about when they said a year from now, everybody's going to get exposed. If you got it, if you don't have it and you've been acting like you got it, you will be exposed.
I still need someone to constitute what a brokey is. Can someone just tell me what makes a brokey?
What do you think a brokey is?
I need someone to call in. Like, I know we got people listening. I got people chapped in from Ghana. Everybody's online. I just need someone to call in and explain to me.
People's in Ghana.
I know.
Love Ghana.
Oh, here we go. Sorry. I don't even know what possessed me to bring that up. Okay.
Friends in Ghana.
Yeah, okay. See? And then when I say something, you yell at me. See, don't do that. You're setting me up, man. Goose got friends everywhere. So anyways, I would love to know if somebody can explain to me what a brokey is. Oh, are we paying bills?
Are we?
Yeah. And beyond. Heat981fm.com and iHeartStation.
Everyone's always scared to call in.
But I
want to know what a brokey is, because what I think a brokey is may not be what the considered. You know what? Let me go to Uncle Google. What's a brokey?
A brokey, according to women, is a person who he doesn't got it. He don't have it. He don't have the money. He complains about things because he doesn't have the money. According to some women, that's what a brokey is. And that's how it was used in the term when I heard them talking about who treats you better, a brokey or a man with money.
A brokey or a man with money.
And I actually heard both. I heard the brokey treat you good because, they don't have it. So they're willing to overstep their boundaries to do what they got to do to satisfy you because they don't have it. So they're going to take those extra steps. A guy with money, how much it costs? and they got it.
But no.
And they got it.
So I'm gonna add a third column here.
Okay.
Are you ready for my third column?
What's the third column?
You've never met a man until you've met a man that has to have sex to have a place to sleep and eat.
So is he considered a brokey?
That's not, no, he has his own, that's what you call a homeless sexual.
Moonlight says she's trying to get Alexa to text us. Alexa better mind her business.
Well, so realize, right? There's actually three. If you ask me, there's three columns.
Yeah.
You have the wealth. There's four. Oh wait, okay, hold on. What's the fourth one?
Hold on, let me turn your mic on.
You talking now? Get on the mic.
Just
You
pull that towards you.
Yeah. What do you got? What's the fourth?
Go for it. Yeah.
I would say it's pretty much a dude that just has it for him, and the woman. Well, then again, we're talking for the women.
Yeah.
She wants him to do certain things for him, where he's like, I might not have it for you, but I got all my my stuff situated.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay, so you think there's actually four columns?
Yeah.
Okay.
According to women.
Okay, so you got a brokey, you got a guy who has, you got the homeless sexual, and then you have the selfish guy.
Well,
I wouldn't call him selfish. He's probably not ready yet to spend on the woman, but he has it for him, and he's getting everything situated.
And I agree with that. And I was going to say that too, because again, women came up with this term, brokey. No, he don't want to spend it on you because he doesn't feel that is merited, or that's all you want. You want him to spend his money on you. He has it, but you call him a brokey because he doesn't want to spend it on you. When in actuality, you're the brokey.
Well, yeah, but okay,
you're the brokey.
So I mean, for myself personally speaking, I don't feel comfortable when a man gives me things. I don't ever want to be in a situation that I'm ever said, if it weren't for me, you wouldn't have. So I gave you this. Nah, keep it over there. I don't want it. So I'm not normal. I fully aware that.
I can remember a time, and I'm not going to say any names, of course.
You never say names.
I went out with this individual, and it's just normal for me. If I'm out, whether it's dinner, lunch, or we at the bar, especially if I'm with a female, I'm going to pay the tab. I got it, right? It's just automatic for me. It's not a problem. I'm not counting dollars. It's just something I do. That's just how I am. It got to the point where she wasn't used to that. And she came out and said, "You're a man." And I said, "Huh?" I said, "Huh?" She said, "No, you're a man." And I guess, again, the message I got was that I guess folks didn't do that for her, or I don't know, maybe it was a 50-50 thing.
You're not first of all, let's stop. Okay, let's stop with the charades. Not even charades, it's charades. Okay, so
let's hear it.
Because I know you and I know the dudes you roll with. Every last one of y'all cats got metal cards that make large clanking sounds on the table, and you fight over tabs. I've seen it with my own eyes, Goose. So you are not the same. You are. Listen,
but she didn't know that. But
okay,
she didn't know that.
Maybe not. But I'm gonna sing the praises of Goose because I have so much respect for you, Goose, just as a human being. Not even on the strength of I don't know you in that capacity. You understand? But just on the strength of being my brother and somebody that is a teacher and a mentor. I can't even see you in that category. You get what I'm saying to you? And you roll with brothers, and I've seen it for myself. You roll with brothers that the bill was over $9,000 and everybody was fighting over who's paying it.
Was it that much?
Yes. Because everybody was drinking and y'all were like, more rounds. And
it wasn't 9,000.
Dude.
Damn.
Yes.
I was drunk that night, huh?
You probably were. I don't know. But all I know is there were like 4 or 5, cars, ping, ping, ping. I'm like, dang, how much metal y'all got in your pockets? But the reality is most dudes don't operate at the level that y'all operate at, right? That's just a fact. Then you have these dudes that, are paycheck to paycheck. Oh, people over here flossing too, right?
They talked about that too.
He said, mine's plastic. You know what I mean? So there's levels to this. I do not think it is a man's responsibility to have to take care of a woman unless that woman is his wife. If the woman is his wife, that then changes the dynamics of how that relationship operates. And even then, there has to be a give and take. You can't expect your husband to pay every single bill from beginning to end, and then look at him with your hand out talking about, I want more. There has to be give and take. If he paid for the vacation, I'll pay for the excursions. If I'm paying for the vacation, then he's got the food and the excursions. There are just certain things you do. Again, that's me.
Right. So part of the problem too is I think people become
Complacently
entitled. You do it once, you do it twice. Oh, now they're entitled. You know what I mean? So when you don't do it, they take a little fit. They crash out on you. You know? But
well, I mean, have you seen the videos of that?
Oh yeah, I've seen. Yeah. People, I'm telling you.
Somebody posted the other day, if you go out with a guy and he pulls up to Burger King, what are you doing? I said, I'm gonna order a chicken sandwich. Can you please cut it in half? And I want to mix between French fries and onion rings. I'm not upset. Because if I'm dealing, if I want to have, in LA, I went to a place called Fleming's. You ever heard of Fleming's Steakhouse?
No.
They used to have one here in Boston, right? It's gone.
I ain't been to LA in years.
Right? But Fleming's, a tomahawk was like $140. Like, this is a very upscale restaurant, right? If I want to eat like that, I will take myself. I will go with a group of friends, girlfriends, whatever. Hey, look, this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Y'all down? Cool. Now, let me explain something about when you go out with me, right? I'm not playing this, we got one bill and we're splitting it. No, we're not. Because if you're buying the $10,000 seafood platter that I can't even enjoy because I'm allergic to shellfish. So when you sitting there eating lobsters and crabs and all this sort of stuff.
And shrimp.